Ortho athletes have revolutionized the game once again. Through their amazing app, you can find the top doctors in the entire state. You were the MVP on the field. Now you'll be the most valuable patient off the field. Ortho Athletes treats you like a 5-star. Download the app now and use the same doctors as professionals. Welcome back to the Utah Preps Podcast, everyone. We're going to be talking about the men that get it done on the edges. We're talking about offensive tackles. They'll protect your quarterback, they'll protect your running back, and they will look good doing it as well. Offensive tackles are one of my favorite positions to break down. I am looking for guys that are big, strong, fast, and ready to do the dirty work to win your team a state title. And do we have a top 10 list that you wouldn't believe? Coming in at number 10, we've got Shane Johnson, the 2027 player out of Taylorsville. 6'3", 320 pounds. He's listed at 6'5" in some places, but the most accurate I found is 6'3". Shane is absolutely that dude. I have not been so excited for a Taylorsville player since Moofy Hunt, and he's out of college already. Shane has the aggression just like a King Julian. I mean, he likes to move it. He has great technique. He's a kid that could be kicked inside, but I really like him at left tackle right now. He makes it look so easy. He is just the calling card for a fantastic lineman, and he's getting it done at Taylorsville. A lot of teams, they're going to throw a lot at him because he is one of the top players on his team, in his region, and he just does such a phenomenal job. I love watching his film, I love watching his technique, and I love watching his growth and his trajectory to the next level. Shane Johnson is a stud. Coming in at number 9, we've got another Fano, Teo Fano. From the class of 2028, he started as a freshman, and he did phenomenal. 6'3", 230. He's still growing into his body, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him a lot bigger, faster, and stronger, and that's really the only thing that's holding him back. He is phenomenal. His brothers told me, they're like, our younger brothers might be even better than us, and I said, I don't believe him. And now Orem has one of the top Fanos in the entire state. Teo is like Spencer. He started so young. He does have some freshman tendencies and some freshman learning experiences, but he's a kid that could be the top 2028 player in a heartbeat. He's walked into Orem, knocked one of their top tackles inside because he's that good. He's a special player that isn't afraid at all. He's tough in the run game, and he is phenomenal in the pass game. Just look at his technique, and it is a chef's kiss. You love to see it. The only thing that could stop him from being a top prospect is himself. Coming in at number 8, we've got Carson Thorne, 6'5", 280 pounds, out of American Fork. Aggressive road grading offensive tackle that loves getting to the second level linebackers, and he's just dropping them to the ground when you see him. His technique isn't perfect yet, but my goodness, the kid has everything you want in a tackle. Great size, great length, pretty good hips. When he gets to college, his technique's going to get even better, but you watch his film and you're just like, this is a thing of beauty. Look at him right there, moving guys out of the way, pancaking. I just love to see Carson Thorne and everything he's doing. I like him playing right tackle right now because of his moves like that. That little skip step and getting guys off the field. Running backs running behind him, you've got a great person to run in front of you, and he gets it done against the top competition. I love Carson Thorne's game, and I think American Fork is lucky to have him back this next year. Coming in at number 7, we've got Marshall Huber, 6'6", 300 pounds, coming out of Brighton. Brighton has a couple of great offensive tackles, and Marshall is probably one of the most consistent tackles Brighton has had since Barton, as crazy as that is. He can line up anywhere. He has good size and is solid when he goes and pulling in the run game. He's solid in pass protection. He's just a very good player. At times, he does get a little out of control on the run game and loses technique when he gets a little excited, but he does have fantastic size for the position and is good in pass pro. It's crazy to say, but that he's under the radar because he's been a 3-year starter. But he is a little bit under the radar. Marshall's a kid that's going to make your team much, much better. And if you're a smart college coach, you'll be going to Brighton this year to get one of their tackles because they are really good. Brighton's kind of that hidden gem of a team this next year. I love what they do. I love their team. At number 6, we've got Malachi Leilua, 6'4", 260 pounds, coming out of Westlake. He is another 2028 player. And you put on his film, and I'm just thinking, where did this kid come from? Like, for real. He plays the game like he plays it like he wants to make the other team quit. He's that physical. He may end up at a defensive lineman when everything's said and done, but he's just a freaking bully, and I love watching his game. And he was doing it just as a freshman. That's what's crazy. He goes in and flies around. He's going to be a national recruit when everything's said and done. You're going to see the offers pour in because of his effort. I'm not quite sure where to rate him yet, and that's the fantastic problem to have at his age, because he could end up being the top offensive lineman or defensive lineman or whatever he wants because of that aggression, because of his movements, because of his hips, because of his flexibility. He has it all, everything you're looking for, and that just shows you how competitive this offensive line group is. They are so fantastic. Coming in at number 5, we've got one of the Lehigh players, Tonga Havea, 6'6", 310 pounds. Tonga was a solid left tackle for Lehigh this last year. He has great hands and initial punch. He has good technique and plays a little bit high at times, but overall, he's your prototypical left tackle. He has the ability to knock inside as well. He has to work on his flexibility a little bit, but he's a dude that could end up higher on the list, and that's saying a lot. Lehigh has done a great job assembling the right offensive line this next year. They have a ton of dudes where you're just like, wow. But Coach Anderson over there is an absolute stud. I'm so excited to see what they do in this new era of coaching, and I can't wait to see what's going on. But Tonga has worked on his technique, he's worked on his size, he's working on everything, and it's going to spell just doom for defensive linemen that go against him, because he is getting more and more technically sound every time I see him, and he's just getting better and better and better. As long as we're throwing one Lehigh lineman out there, let's throw out the other one. The Minnesota man, Malachi Benjamin, 6'7", 305 pounds, coming out of Lehigh. Benjamin had some of the best coaching in the state from Coach Stevens, and now he goes to Coach Anderson. Lehigh got an absolute stud. Great feet, moves very, very well, has incredible size, and great initial punch. He isn't even close to hitting his potential, to be honest with you. He's aggressive, and he's great in pass pro. He could be a little better in leverage and initial contact in the run game. I can't wait to see what he does at Lehigh, because they've just assembled one of the top 2 offensive lines in the entire state. I'm so excited for all of that. Malachi, he's a stud, and he's going to make that team better. I mean, Skyridge is really hurting after losing him, but Malachi is going to be fantastic at the next level. I think Minnesota got an absolute steal, and they're going to have to do everything they can to hold on to him, to be honest with you, because we're sending 2 players from the state of Utah to row the boat. Coming in at number 3, we've got Manu Tanaota, 6'5", 290 pounds, coming out of Orem. It won't be the last Orem player you hear. Maui, he is the demigod of the sea, but he can't hold a candle to the freshman phenom. I mean, what freaking 14-year-old is this much of a bully? I just want to know, and I freaking love it. I've not been so excited about a freshman tackle in Orem since 3rd round pick Kingsley Suamataia. I cannot wait to see how he develops. If he keeps on this path, he's going to hear his name called on draft day. This 2028 class, you guys, is unbelievable, and Orem has 2 of the kids in the 2028 class. That's what's blowing my mind. Their whole line is just absolutely stacked, and I can't wait to see what they do, because Maui, we're just going to have to call him demigod at this point, because he does everything right, and he's just getting better. Coach Reynolds over there, he's getting the line that he likes, and when Orem has a good line, watch out. They were able to win a lot of state championships, and then getting all the players from Maple Mountain, and some from Timpview, and some from Davis. You're going to see a very, very strong team. They're just going to have to get it together. Another Orem player coming in at number 2, Noah Sufele, 6'5", 315 pounds. His freshman highlights are a thing of beauty. He's a little bit bigger than Maui, coming in at 315. Noah is the man. He held down the left tackle spot, and my goodness, he's done an incredible job. Like I said, the 28 class with Fano, Sufele, and Maui, I don't think there's a better group of sophomores in the nation. And we're talking about 3 P4 kids that are every single coach in the country are going to be driving to Orem to see them. It's going to be seriously amazing. And Noah is a stud. If you told me that bookend freshmen were going to do what they did going into last season, I would have called you a liar. Noah has a bright future. He is strong. He has good flexibility. He does the little things right. And he is a great protector, making sure that his quarterback isn't hit. And the nice thing is their quarterback is a dual threat. So he will make sure that he stays up. They'll make sure he stays up. And just pancake after pancake there. And then that brings in our number 1 tackle, Toa Fenga. 6'5", 315 pounds, coming out of Harriman. I remember teaching kicking lessons at Mountain Ridge, and my buddy Ray showed up with his kids, and I was like, dude, those are going to be monsters someday. Welcome to someday, ladies and gentlemen. Toa is perfect size already as a freshman to be a national recruit, and he is a national recruit. It's hard to find lockdown down tackles, but Harriman has one that's going to be a 4-year starter. He has had some freshman moments, of course, but they are few and far in between. He flies around the field with heavy hands and light feet, and I can't wait to see the improvement from year 1 to year 2. Toa Fenga, he's going to have to fight hard to keep that number 1 spot at tackle because there's guys coming after him that you wouldn't believe. That's 28, 27, and 26 class have some of the top linemen, and it has made Utah a destination spot for coaches all around the country to shore up their offensive line. So that is our top linemen. These are the guys that you need to look out for, and college coaches will be salivating over. Make sure that you guys tune into our other episodes of the Utah Prep Podcast. Find us on Apple, iTunes, Spreaker, all of them. And know that I love you guys. Reach out to me at MooseB90 on Twitter. This is Moose Bingham on the Utah Preps Podcast.